It's been a little while since I've made a full-on YouTube video. Been focusing a lot on that short form content on Instagram and TikTok and now Facebook, but I have kind of not focused too much on the longer form content here on YouTube, and I want to change that and get back to the longer form content because I feel like there's a lot more value I can provide here. Where I need to provide some value for myself is cleaning up this area. It's not only been a while since I've talked to you guys on a full-length YouTube video, but it's also been a long time since I've re-inventoried a lot of my items. Just been busy, been traveling for work, got to do some golfing recently, and we just need to clean it up. So I'm gonna walk you guys through how I clean up my inventory and how I actually go about storing about 800 items in this inventory so that I can find them when I sell them. So let's get to it. But first off, I gotta start off by just getting some stuff out of the way. Now we got some stuff out of the way, and let me show you exactly what we're working with. So when it comes to inventorying items and just like storing stuff over here and taking pictures. So I take pictures of the items and then I put them into these plastic bags like this and then bring them into the garage. And so I'm just gonna show you how much inventory we actually have to put away today. I'm just gonna dump it all on the ground. But like I said, it's in these plastic bags and then it goes into these IKEA bags. And then I have to put it away. I'd probably say close to maybe 100 items here that I need to put away into the inventory system up there. So what I'm gonna do is take my laptop out, put it up over there, and I'll go into my inventory page, and we'll get to that. And so now when I'm going to inventory everything, I go to my inventory page and I click into this box right here, right next to the title, which is the custom SKU label, right? And for this jersey, hopefully you can see that, add custom label, click that button. And then I got box A18 here. So I'm gonna open the box. It's crazy stuff here. Open the box, take the jersey, put it in the box, type A18. Now, when that item sells, it'll pop up in my app, or if I go to the website, and it'll say, this jersey sold from A18. Go to A18, pull it out, put it in a poly bag, ship it out. Easy as that. That's why my inventory system is easy. I know there's other ways of doing it, and I hear that from a lot of different people, but I think might be easier ways of doing it, but I like this way. So I'm just gonna continue on. All right, so I just inventoried about 15 or so items real quick in about a couple minutes. And I get a lot of questions about this. How do you decide what goes in what goes in which bin? So I just filled this bin completely to the top. So we're gonna throw the cap, whatever you wanna call it, the top. Why did I call it a cap? I don't know. We're gonna throw that back on and you're gonna see me put it back up on the shelf. We could go to the A17 because we just did A18, but instead we're gonna find one that's more, pretty empty. I'm gonna show you that you don't have to go in order. You don't have to put like items in the same bin. I think that's a question I get a lot is, do you have to put the same items in the same bin? No, you can put whatever you want. So see this one, very empty. I'm sure you can tell. So we're just gonna start putting more stuff in there. So we're doing a time lapse. Okay, and now we filled up that bucket in just the next couple minutes. So we are making our way through all these items to get them just to get them inventoried into my system. So what I'm gonna do is finish this up and then come back and talk a little bit more with you guys once it's over. Okay, as you can see, there's no more items on the ground and we've got all our items into our inventory. So that's it. So we got all those items that were originally in the bags onto the ground and then back into our inventory. We did it by going on the eBay website and adding in the custom SKU. Super easy. It's the way I do my inventory. I know some other people do it different ways, and I get a lot of questions about why I don't do it with the numerical system on each package. I just don't want to spend the time putting labels on each package. I do know that with the other system, you might get a little bit more bang for your buck in terms of real estate. So I think eventually we might go to that system where you're putting a number on each bag and then lining them up. But for now, this is how we do it. And so that was a quick video kind of showing you how I do it. And then just kind of getting back into the swing of things, of making videos here in the long form. I'll be posting these on Facebook as well. But thanks for watching. Subscribe or follow me down below. Stay tuned for the next video. I'm not sure exactly how often these will be. They could be once a week, once every 2 weeks, or something like that. And yeah, comment down below what you want to see out of a longer form video. If you're coming here from Instagram or TikTok, or just you watch some of my short form content, I'd love to see or hear what you're thinking you'd like to see me talk about in longer form. So follow along. Thanks for watching.